applying the infection control policies and procedures. Even in home care, they are telling, why is it the sister is not using gloves? They know the point. They want that the nurses, the home care nurses are wearing gloves. But in taking the vital signs, no need gloves, or transporting the patient, no need gloves.
Bakit nilagyan ko gloves?
And I need to emphasize also that I have observed that there are people from wearing gloves from the patient, and they're touching the files, they're touching the computer. You are transferring or you are transmitting germs and microbes.
Apoy mo, di ba?
Some are from the dental, they are
sinasaway?
touching the instrument from the teeth, then they are touching the telephone. Is it proper for the infection control?
There is nobody to attend the telephone. Then
Yeah, that's why I will tell you. Why you are wearing your gloves, then you are touching the telephone. Yes, you are transmitting the microbes, the saliva, to the telephone. Next, about personal protective equipment must be provided when necessary by reason of hazards encountered that are capable of causing injury or impairment. PPE is not a substitute for engineering work practice and or administrative controls. So, this is the last resort, the PPE. So, you must, to avoid injury, to avoid acquiring hepatitis B, hepatitis C, HIV, AIDS, you must apply your personal protective equipment. So, as I have said earlier, the PPE creates barrier between hazard and route of entry. Use of PPE does not eliminate the hazard, so if the equipment fails, then exposure occurs. So, this is typographical error. PPE could eliminate the hazard. If there will be exposure, must be worn to provide protection. So in PPE selection, you must protect each employee from identified hazards. It's a safe design and construction. In the construction, they have also helmet, boots, different respirator also. Sanitary, that is good, clean PPE, clean mask, clean gloves, and reliable. Those branded gloves. Provides each employee with proper fitting of PPE. There must be proper fitting in your N95 respirator or surgical mask. So part of the administrative control is the training. So we need to identify the hazard by doing the risk assessment. I will do the risk assessment. Next is the route of exposure. By inhalation, the airborne, the PTB, influenza virus infection, chickenpox, measles. We can inhale what is suspended in the air, the bacteria, the virus. Skin absorption, especially if you have the broken skin. Broken skin here, you will acquire hepatitis B, hepatitis C, HIV. Ingestion or injection. So you must wear your gloves. Route of exposure, knowing the hazard, how to protect yourself is the key to your safety. Create a barrier. The PPE create a barrier. So, eye and face protection. Thousands of people are blinded each year from work-related injuries. So, blinded, they are not aware, especially if no education, no updates, you were not able to attend the trainings. So, you are only complacent. You are not informed that it is a work-related injuries if you commit needle stick injury. Or if you are not wearing gloves, then you have a broken skin. It will contaminate to you. With eye or face, hand protection injuries can be prevented. One incident is all as it takes. So it is a lifetime. Lifetime, difficult, no treatment for hepatitis B, C, HIV, this AIDS. It will complicate. there are treatment, there are medications for the AIDS, but still, it will cause consequences or a lot of complications that could lead death to the patient. So, these are the example of the N95 respirator to other company, other work, not in the medical field. They're using, they knows, they knows, even in my husband is a welder, they have also training there for PPE. Because they're exposed to chemicals, to radiation, or they have this like that. And they are mandated to have trainings to protect themselves. This for us, the medical. N95 respirator must be used for PTB. Why is it that we need to use N95 respirator for PTB? In an influenza virus infection. I have discussed already this before. Not the surgical mask. Because N95 has small pores than the surgical mask. They were able to filter the small bacterium. PTB has small bacteria, 0.3 micron only. So specifically, in PTB cases, you must use N95 respirator than the surgical mask. Surgical mask has large spores or opening. So we need to apply the hierarchy of control substitution. If we don't have the N95 respirator, we must apply triple mask or double mask for airborne cases. Oh, this is in the laboratory or even in OT. You can acquire, if there will be splashes of blood there, during cautery or suctioning here in the abdominal area, you must wear mask. This is a face shield or goggles. This is face shield. This is another company, not in the medical field. Key points about PPE. Don before contact with the patient, generally before entering the room. Don is donning, is applying, putting the personal protective equipment. Before applying the personal protective equipment, you must do hand hygiene first. Then use carefully, don't spread contamination, remove and discard carefully, either at the doorway or immediately outside patient room, remove respirator outside room. Why is it that we need to remove immediately in the doorway? We're not allowed to roam around there wearing our gown. To prevent spread. And aside from it, why we need to close the door in the isolation room? Why we need to keep the door closed always? To prevent spread of airborne contamination outside. There is negative pressure there to filter outside. Next, immediately perform hand hygiene. After wearing your PPE, then you will dispose to the garbage bin here. Then you must perform hand hygiene. So the sequence for donning or applying PPE is hand hygiene first, gown, followed by mask or respirator, goggles or face shield, gloves. This is in isolation area. In contact precautions, when you are doing the Firosap, no need to wear gown. Case to case only gloves. This is for airborne infection. Then gloves. So first is the hand hygiene, gown first, mask, goggles or gloves. Combination of PPE will affect sequence B practical.
You will go?
So that could affect, you must do hand hygiene first. If there will be outed, they are going, even the patient knows that the staff are not doing hand hygiene. Next, sequence for removing PPE or doffing of PPE. You need to doff gloves. Why is it the gloves we need to remove first? The most contaminated PPE. Very good. Followed by face shield or goggles, gown, mask or respirator, then hand hygiene. Don't forget hand hygiene. Hand rub or hand wash. Why is it, I need to ask also this one, why is it the last PPE we need to remove is the mask or respirator? Why?
Least contaminated. To protect yourself from it.
In airborne infection. Example, the mask, if you are going to remove your A95 respirator here for PTB or influenza, then
It is still
you will remove this one, the mask A95. You will remove, then you will remove your gown. You are inhaling airborne infection to your gown. Your shoe cover, head cover, then no more mask. That's why the mask is the last you're going to remove, as to avoid inhalation, acquiring airborne infection. Correct? You got it?
Yes, yes.
Yes. So don't forget, ha? The most contaminated PPE is the gloves. And the last PPE that you are going to remove is the mask or A95 respirator.
Gloves.
So we will answer your quiz. What does PPE stand for?
Personal protective equipment.
Yeah, very good.
Very
Excellent.
good.
Next. What is the most important thing to remember when donning PPE for airborne isolation? Donning is when you put or when you apply.
Hand hygiene. And
No, airborne isolation.
yes, that's what we answered.
Remember when donning PPE, most important thing to remember when donning PPE. This is the most important, the
What's my
N95
answer?
respirator.
face mask. Oh, sige, yun na yun.
For airborne. Next.
Answer lang tayo.
When donning for droplet isolation, which mask should you wear? Are you going to apply in droplet
N95.
isolation?
Face mask.
Face
N95.
mask or surgical mask or medical mask. Because that is droplet only, not an airborne. Next, what is the order procedure?
Sana yun
Step
N95
when
or
donning
face
PPE. Oh, we need to review. I have discussed already.
Hygiene,
Oh, very good.
mask, goggles,
Isolation gown.
Shoe covers, head cover,
Yes,
wash
meron.
hands for 15 seconds, gown, mask, eye cover, shoe cover, hair cover, and gloves. Next, what are the steps for removing a PPE? Oh, very good, excellent.
gloves, only gloves.
The most contaminated is the gloves. Gown, eye covers, mask, hair cover, shoe cover, and then don't forget hand wash or hand rub. What type of PPE would you wear? Like giving a gloves.
Gloves and gloves.
Yeah, it can be. You can wear gown also.
Kasi pa yung
Yeah.
splash man.
But we need
Oh,
gloves
tama
only.
tayo.
Case to case only. If you are very careful,
Visit
also,
talaga.
but then you need gown. As well as you have the gloves. Next is suctioning oral secretions.
Gloves, face mask, isolation gown.
Yeah, why is it that we need to wear goggles or face shield?
Next na, next.
Splashes. May mga...
Yeah, there will be splattering or splashes of fluids.
Yes.
Oral secretions.
Oh, mama,
With
arte
or
pag
without
tumag-English
gown?
tong ganun.
It depends in your assessment. If the patient is restless, then you must wear gown. Next, transport the patient in a wheelchair. No need.
Oh, we answered. Gloves.
Next, responding to an emergency where blood is parting or
Oh, the
splashes or...
PPE. Gloves, goggles, and the face mask.
Oh, very good. Excellent.
Very good.
Yeah. There must be a fluid resistant.
Perfect.
Next, responding to an emergency.
Finish na.
Finish already. Drawing blood from a vein.
Gloves. Face mask.
Very good. Excellent.
No need pala face mask.
But if the patient is restless, also you can wear. You like a child, restless or psychotic patient. Huh? Based on your assessment only. Cleaning an incontinent patient with diarrhea.
Gloves,
Isolate.
gown, and
ISO.
Gloves with or without gown. Irrigating a wound.
Gloves.
Goggles.
And also face mask. Maybe there is.
Goggles also.
Yeah. There is also gum. You need to irrigate to possible splashes. Next, taking vital signs. No need. Transporting a patient. No need.
I have answer. Gloves.
So, you want to see the video?
Taking vital signs.
Evaluation.
Psychotic.